Hello and welcome everybody to the next video on this channel, Junglebyrd. My name is Chris. I'm the founder and CEO of Junglebyrd Web Design and Process Automations. Today I want to design a new website with you guys together in Wix Studio. So this is a Wix Studio tutorial. So if you're new to Wix Studio or if you're still learning how to build websites in Wix Studio, this could be something for you. So stay tuned. And today I'm going to show you how to build a website like this for a cleaning company. With a running text on the side. So I'm gonna show you how I built all of this step by step. Yeah, also the running text, what I used in Wix Studio to actually implement that. Also, if you're looking for someone to build a website for you, you have a new project or you want to build a new website for your own business, then hit me up. You can text me on Instagram or you can write me an email to info@junglebyrd.net or just visit my website junglebyrd.net, where I also have a contact form where you can contact me. I'm open for new projects, and so feel free to reach out. But now let's jump right into Wix Studio. Okay, so now as you can see, I'm in Wix Studio in a new project. And the first thing I want to do is actually select our section we have here, the first section, or also called the hero section, and turn on the advanced sizing. And I'm going to put the height of this to a viewport height of 100. That means if you look at it on a website screen on your browser, it will have 100% of your whole screen. First thing I want to do is actually add an image. So for that I've just uploaded an image that I created with AI. So I'm gonna add it as a background. So we have this nice blue color picture. What I want to do next is actually make the header section part of the whole hero image. So what I'm gonna do is go to the position type of the header section and make it as pinned. So now it should be part of the image, but the header section has its own color, which we can see here. So we're going to reduce the opacity to 0%. So now what you can see is actually, the hero section melting together, the header section melting together with the hero image. That's an effect we want to create. So what we can actually do for here is to add an element and call it an about us page. We're not gonna do this sites today, but so we can use it in the header, services, and contact. So if we go back now to the main page, we can actually work on the nav bar and add the different elements. About us, services, contact. But I don't want to see the home page, so we can do it like this. Okay, now if we work on the menu, we have to choose the menu itself first and then menu elements. So what we can see is that there's a background filling which doesn't look really nice. So let's just put the opacity to 0% again. The text itself, the size looks good, but I want it to be white so it pops off a bit more, just like this. Yep. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is actually add an H1 first heading that we go to design, text design, and just drag the heading 1 in here. I don't like this bold text, so I'm gonna use a normal text, and let's call it cleaning dream. Let's also give it a whiter color. Let's choose some off-white so it fits in here, and I want to create a little bit of a room for this. So what I'm gonna do is actually make it bigger, just like that. And since we have this little window here in the back, it would be cool to actually wrap it around it like this. Or let's make it still bigger, just like that. And I want to bring them closer together. Actually limit the distance between them. And maybe make it even 0.8, like that. So we can warp it around this box here. Okay, looks good. Then let's add a subtext. So for that we're gonna use the paragraph 1 and we're just gonna drag it in here. And for this, let's add an H1 subheader text, which is now a bit too small, and also I want it to be a bit more white. So let's select it first and choose this gray. Actually it's a bit too gray, so I'm gonna also choose this white and make the text a bit bigger. 24. What I want to do next is actually delete the section up here, because we don't really have a business name, or the business name is this. So just gonna delete it. It looks better like this. What I will do next as a next step is add a button. I like this button with the icon. So I'm gonna drag it in here. Make it bigger. And position it actually to the horizontal center. And I think like this it's actually quite fitting. Let's make it a little bit bigger and adjust it again. Let's work on the text and call it something like cleaning services. But I want to give the button a different color, which I'm gonna add down here. Since I already selected one that would fit quite nicely in here. Like this. So we still have to change the text to make it stand out a bit more. So therefore I'm gonna give it a black color. Okay, so I decided to leave out the symbol, but to actually make the text a bit bigger, so the button really pops out, and so the customer or the visitor knows what to do next, where to go next. But what I also want to do is actually change the color again of the button, because to make it pop out a bit more, I think it would be nice to actually make it blue, in a blue color. So now that it's a bit more cohesive with the background. So next thing I also want to do is duplicate this text. And actually drag it here on the side to add some kind of social proof, but in a way smaller text. Let's say 14 plus 200 or 200 plus cleaned buildings, like this. And let's make this bold and let's drag it out so we have some nice lines here. Make it centered and drag it on the same level as this. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, so what I also want to add in here is another button. I'm going to duplicate this button, but I'm gonna make it way smaller. Something like this. And I'm gonna say book appointment as another call to action, but the text is way too big, so I'm gonna make it smaller. Still seems to be a bit too big. Drag it in here like this. Then finally, let's add the running text in here. For that, we go to text and actually select the running text, and let's just choose this one. We have to change the text first, and we're gonna just call it like the name of the business, Cleaning Dream. I want it to be in the normal text, and let's rotate it to a 90-degree angle, and let's make the text a bit bigger, say 90. I'm gonna drag it out so we only have one text showing. Let's actually put it to the side here. We can still make the text a bit bigger, so let's say 100. Yeah, like this. So I actually don't want to make the text so prominent, so I'm gonna add a slightly blue touch to it, which I just selected here, in order for it to not pop out as much but still be a nice little detail. Now we also want to check the speed of the animation, so therefore I'm gonna put it, I think 8.5 is good, left to right, and then let's see how it's looking. Cleaning Dream. I think it's quite nice. It's still a bit too fast for my taste, so let's go back and actually make it a bit faster, slower, let's say maybe 2. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's way better. Therefore you can still read actually the text quite nicely, and you're not getting distracted too much. And that's everything I wanted to show today. If you want to see how I build out the whole website, then let me know down below in the comments, and then we can check for new videos on how I can show you how to build the full website. Okay, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned a little bit. If you're actually having your own website design project at the moment and you need some help, then feel free to reach out to me. I'm open for new projects at the moment at my web design agency Junglebyrd. So just contact me on Instagram at junglebyrd_official, or just write me an email, info@junglebyrd.net, or just visit my website junglebyrd.net, where you can also find a contact form to reach out to me or book an appointment with me right away. If you want to see more tutorials like this, then maybe the video you can see right now is something for you, where I built a Tiki website also in Wix Studio with some nice animations and some nice design, so feel free to check that out. Otherwise, I would appreciate if you subscribe to this channel to also see future tutorials in Wix Studio or other website builders. Let me know down below in the comments what you want to see next. Also give this video a like, it would help out a lot. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.